All right, what's up, my brothers? I'm going to start by saying that when I make these videos from people requesting for help on a topic they're stuck on, I really try to be a nice guy and be sensitive, to what it is that I'm about to say to them. But there's no way getting around this one, and you're going to find out why when I drop the cold hard truth bomb at the end of this. So I got the sponsored request from a viewer, and he's struggling with a girl. The subject of his email reads, "Move too fast after a first date." I'm going to put up on the screen and read it to you, and I'm going to tell you why this didn't work out. So hopefully this is useful to the requester and to some of you watching, and others will at least be entertained by what I'm about to present to you. Anyway, he says, "Hey, Rich, blah, blah, blah. That was just the intro." So he says, "I took a young, beautiful woman out on a date, just my type and everything. We made out during the date, and I think on my way home from dropping her off, I expressed too much interest to her because when I dropped her off, she made an excuse not to have a goodnight kiss." He goes on to say, "I texted her the next day saying I had a good time. Then she said she did too. I asked her out again, and she said she's busy for the next week due to a relative visiting her from town." He puts in brackets, "I thought that was suspicious." My friend, you are correct. He says, "I think I messed up again because I mentioned GF to her." I'm assuming that means girlfriend. "No, I didn't ask her to be my girlfriend yet, but that's what I was looking for." Okay. She then, sorry, she said she does sugar baby on the side for money and really likes me though. And then she said she wants to be friends first before dating me. I got mad and I told her I don't do that. And she said she still wants to hang out and likes me, but basically she does that for money and doesn't want to stop. I'm going to pause here for a minute before I continue to address a few of these points here. Well, one, takes out a what he would describe essentially as a gorgeous woman, ends up kissing her, but on the closing of the evening, she doesn't give him a goodnight kiss, is what he says. Next day, says that he had a good time, asked her out. She says she's busy. Also mentions in his messaging to her that something along the lines of girlfriend or becoming a girlfriend or maybe becoming a couple. Right off the bat, dude, you're simping. Okay. I'm just going to state the obvious to you in case you're missing it. Some people don't see shit sitting in their blind spot. We don't. That's why we have to do shoulder checks when we're changing lanes, right? Because you don't see things in your blind spot. This is sitting in your blind spot. Okay. You are going full SIMP on this one. Okay. And what she's doing in response to it. Now, this is just dealing with the interaction. I'm going to deal with the big problem here, which I haven't even talked about yet, which I'll get to in a minute. But leading up to this, you're king of the SIMPSs, okay? You're expressing way too much interest. Yeah, you're right about that. You started mentioning girlfriend conversations to her on a first date. Now, I'm going to just pull it up again. The Unplugged Alpha. It is on Amazon. It is in print, Kindle, and Audible. You clearly have not read my book. Read the damn literature. It's like $10 on a Kindle. It's even less, I think. They probably have it on sale. They always seem to put it on sale. So get it. You're not understanding what genuine desire is. You're going into a place where she's friend zoning you, and she's starting to talk about being a sugar baby at this point on the side for money. And then she says, I really like you and wants to be friends before dating you. Translation, she wants you to give her money for her attention. If a girl had genuine burning desire for a boy, which you'd understand if you read the third chapter of my book, those that know, those that don't, it's pinned in the top comment below, get it. Holidays are coming up. Treat yourself. Treat somebody that you love, okay? A woman that likes a guy is not going to be talking about being a sugar baby on the side. She will hide that. She will sweep it under the rug. She doesn't want him to know that she's a garden tool. A 304, I think, is a new catchphrase that's used. Apparently, you type it in a calculator and turn it upside down. 304s is the way that they do it. Anyway, back to the guy's email. So she says she does sugar baby on the side for money, really likes him, wants to be friends before dating. I got mad, told her I don't do that, but basically she does that for money and doesn't want to stop because she doesn't care about you. She's not interested in you. She doesn't have genuine desire for you. She's looking at you as beta bucks. She's looking at you a paycheck as an ATM. He goes on after this point, completely oblivious to the obvious that I've just picked up here. Guys, if you were to read your emails before you send them to me with these requests, you wouldn't need to spend the time or money sending these to me to record a response. Here I am, though, recording a response because that's what I do. And again, I'm trying to be mindful. Like, I get that not everybody is unplugged. I get that not everybody had the benefit of being raised by a strong masculine male role model in their household. A lot of dudes today are raised by single moms. I get it. I get it. I get it. So I'm going to try to roll with this. She was very nice, though, gentle, young, and beautiful. I think I fell too deep for her on the first date, and maybe she got scared that I liked her. Okay, that's one of the problems. Not the big problem, but that's one of the problems. I text her today. I'm not down for her to be a sugar baby, and she won't find a good man that way, but she usually responds with no response yet as it's early. So now he's lecturing her about what she should do with her life, even though she's a 304, a garden tool, whatever you want to call it. That's the path that she's chosen. And he's telling her not to do that because you won't find a good man, AKA, I'm a good man. Please be with me and I'll take care of you, blah, 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 whatever mind F guys create in their heads. Here we go. She is the perfect woman. Oh, man. There it is. I've met. She is the perfect woman I've met, and that's the issue. I know about simping, and she wants me to enter her frame, but I'm trying to make her enter mine. And I'm going to tell you why you'll never make that happen right now. In a moment. Did I blow it by not agreeing, friends or that? Should I have ignored her to move on? I know I should move on, but I like her so much. I really do want her to be my girlfriend one day. This is so bad. Oh my God. What do you think I should do? Recommend. I've never been stuck on a girl or so dedicated to make her my woman. I hate it, to be honest, how much I do like her. Thank you so much, Rich. All right, let me remove this from the screen so you can't see what I'm about to scroll up on. And again, his title says, I've moved too fast after the first date. Now, there's a reason why on this request form, when people fill it out, and that's also pinned in the top comment if you want to request a video, ideally on something on a topic that is beyond basic stuff you could have got answers from in this book for $10. But I digress. The reason why I ask for links to social media is so I know who I'm talking to. Because if I were to read this and assume that you're a Chad, you're a good-looking guy, you're in good shape, you've got your money sorted, blah, 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 then I could just deal with the problem of what's in there, which is she's a 304. There's more outside of that, okay? There's his side of the story, there's her side of the story, there's what's in between the stories, and everything that I see that's in your blind spot that you don't see. Again, that's why I ask to see your social links. I never, ever share your social links on my recorded videos because I'm not that guy. I'm not going to dox you. I'm not going to make fun of you in that sense. But what I will do is why I will just point to the facts. I will just go straight to what I see. So you're not up on my shared screen. I'm going to switch tabs here. I have a link to this gentleman's YouTube videos. Now, he has videos on here about dating. Very small channel. Some of the topics he has about being alone, being powerful, lonely, women are delusional, women are delusional dating apps, secrets to things like success. Oh, 5 red flags before dating. Are dating apps ruining dating? High value mentality, blah, 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 veganism. You get the idea. Okay, so I've had a look at this guy. I've watched a few of his videos and I've taken a look at his environment, where he lives, sort of thing, what he's doing with his life and what he looks like. And the very first problem we have is he's obese. Okay, he's not a tall man because he's a musician, and I found a link of him performing. Great musician, talented, beautiful sound. Okay, tick that box. Okay, chicks dig a artist that's talented in that sense. But when I look at you and I see guys walking by you that are average height, they're much taller, which tells me you're shorter. And of course, your guitar is out on your belly like this, and you're shaped like a ball. You can't get away from the fact that women want a fit, attractive guy. You're not an ugly looking guy. You're not an unattractive guy. That's not what I'm saying. You have symmetrical facial features, if you know what I'm saying. But when you hide it with chubby cheeks and a poorly trimmed beard and bad clothing and you're overweight and you don't have the gift of height, I said it in my book and I'll say it again. If you're not tall, you better be jacked, funny, and have good game and bank. Okay. You can max out on the other areas. You can't do anything about your height. I mean, wear boots that have a lift or something like that to give the illusion, obviously. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Women wear makeup and push up bras and insert all the other stuff. Fine, do that. But if you're not a tall man, right, be jacked, be fit, be funny, have game, and have bank. You have to max out on the other areas if you want a chance with women. If you don't, you're going to endlessly put yourself in a perpetual cycle of simping like you did that day when you went out. I'm actually surprised the way that you described her, the optics of her attraction, that she agreed to go out on a date with you if she had seen the pictures of you. The reason why it didn't go anywhere on a balance of probabilities is, one, yes, you were simping, but two, you don't signal what women are attracted to. Okay. Women are attracted to, what it boils down to is a jack dude. Okay. And I'm not talking bodybuilder. You don't have to go to the gym and power lift and, weigh 300 pounds and be a Mr. Olympia competitor. Women don't like that, actually. What they like is a swimmer's body, the Michael Phelps sort of look. And that doesn't take that much. Eat better, move more. Back to the subject line of your video. It says move too fast after the first date. The problem is you're not moving enough in your real life, which is why you're getting these results that you have right now. You can go as vegan as you want. You can put out videos talking about sexual marketplace and red flags and all that sort of stuff as much as you want. But if you don't deal with the optics of attraction, which are unavoidable, you're never going to get a good response from women, which is why she friend zoned you immediately, probably thinking that she was going to extract financial resources from you and be, your whatever sugar baby, or you would be her like third or fourth dude on her rosters of guys that she milks for money that she doesn't have genuine burning desire for. There is validational sex and there's transactional sex. Validational is when a woman genuinely desires a guy. She would not tell him that she's a sugar baby. She would not ghost him for the goodnight kiss. She would not make up some excuse about friends or family being in town. She would not do any of those things. She would enthusiastically, consensually desire him and express it probably on the first or second date. Intimacy would happen very quickly. That's how it rolls. Okay. And then there's transactional sex, which is sugar babying. That's what women do with guys that she's not attracted to. She's going to charge the money for her attention, which is what she tried to do with you. And now, with that being said, I hope you understand why this happened and you don't make further excuses about moving too fast, which you did, by the way, or simping too much, which you did, by the way, and all the other things that you made mistakes on. Not only did you make those mistakes, but you also made the mistake of showing up thinking that she's going to overlook that you're not the good looking guy. Again, you're good looking in the face, but that doesn't mean anything if it's covered in chubby cheeks, a bad beard, and you're shaped like a beach ball. You have to, and I have to tell you guys this over and over again. You have to go to the gym, pick up heavy shit, put it down, join a dojo, learn how to fight, CrossFit train. I don't care. Do something. But if you get out of the shower and you look down and you see your belly fat instead of your Johnson, you have a problem. If you can't see your feet, you have a problem. That's a problem. Women are never going to overlook that. There's been a lot of surveys and a lot of studies done by women's swiping habits. And women, 100% of women, it doesn't even matter if they're a 3 out of 10. If they're as basic as hell with 3 kids in tow from 3 different baby daddies and debt up to their eyeballs, doesn't matter if they're a 3 out of 10. They still look at the swiping on dating apps and they look at all the dudes and they think 80% of the guys are unattractive. Hey, look, that's just fact. I'm not making this up. I'm telling you how it is. This is what the studies reveal. So if you think that, just being a nice guy or taking her out for dinner to the right place and expressing your interest and trying to help her out with blood or whatever the reason is, with these 304s, you're not going to, guys, you're just not going to get the results you want. You're going to be disappointed and upset. You have to grow up. You have to wake the hell up and unplug. Stop believing the comfort and lies that society, Disney, media, your mommy, the school system, whatever TV shows you've been watching, movies, whatever crap it is that you consume that doesn't get you the results you want. Surely this hasn't been the first time this has happened. This is hopefully going to be the last time this ever happens. You, my friend, are more than welcome to call in on my show after you fix yourself and share your story. I would love to share your story on an Unplugged Alpha episode. You've read my book, you've done the work, you lost the weight, you learned game. Now all of a sudden you're getting results and things change 180 degrees around. How many times have I done this with guys? Many, many times if you watch my Unplugged Alpha series. It's happened way too much. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to wrap up this episode. Pinned in the top comment, there's a lot of useful links and resources you should check out. Books I recommend guys read. My book is there, of course. My community, you want to request videos like this, it's all there. Check it out. I hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a comment below. Any of you guys that have been a plugged in beta that are thinking like my friend here was thinking, comment below and let him know what your advice is and how things in your life improved after you unplugged from the lies and started to do the work. See you guys later. Peace out.